Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This is a very brief vinyl find video. I don't have my records here yet. We're making a trip back to my apartment this weekend to grab some stuff. Hopefully I'll have my records with me at that time. Until then, I'm kind of going blind with the stuff that I have here. I have a few CDs here. For those that don't know, I'm sorry. I just recently got married. Moved in to my wife's house, so her stuff is all here. I'm just waiting to get all my stuff here. A good portion of it is here. I've still got a lot to go. So with that being said, I do have a couple of vinyl records. We went on our honeymoon to Montreal in Canada and stopped by a place called Aux 33 Tours in downtown Montreal. It's a record store. Supposedly it's the place to go. My buddy Romuald, the French vinyl addict, gave me some tips as to where to go. I didn't have a lot of time. I did go to a store next door, but other than that, didn't really, go record shopping. There was too much to see, too much food to eat. So, but I was happy to go there. I could have spent a lot of time in there. It was a very, very cool store. There was some neat stuff. There was some great Michael Nesmith records there that you don't find as much in the States. I have them all, but I'm kind of the mindset of like, if Michael Nesmith is there, I'm going to buy it. Just because I love him so much and love to have those records. So I held off because our packing was tight. We didn't have a lot of space to put stuff. But I did find 3 records there that I'm going to show you, all in kind of the same vein, which you will see. Now, the first record, I bought them all at the same time. I picked up an original, I guess it's a stereo. Yeah, stereo, Mr. Tambourine Man by the Byrds. I'm working to collect all of the Byrds records. The frustrating thing is that sticker on the jacket. I'm sure it will come off, but record store owners, you ought to know better than that. Come on. But yeah, this is the album that kickstarted their career. Obviously, it has the Bob Dylan hit, Mr. Tambourine Man. I'll Feel a Whole Lot Better, the great tune by Gene Clark. Tom Petty did a version of that on Full Moon Fever. Spanish Harlem Incident. You Won't Have to Cry, another good one. The Bells of Rimney, which is like that classic jingly, jangly bird sound. And side 2, All I Really Want to Do, the Dylan tune. Chimes of Freedom, and then they do like the I skipped over a couple of tracks, but then they also do the Vera Lynn track, We'll Meet Again, as the album closer. So happy to have that. Have not given it a spin yet, but to find an original for $12 is pretty cool. And keep in mind, sorry to my Canadian friends, of which I have a lot. Good gracious, this is a thin record sleeve. Going up there, the exchange rate is very favorable to the American dollar, so I was essentially getting, a 20% discount on all this stuff. So that was $12. You can do the math, less than 10. I also picked up this this Byrds album, one of the final ones, Bird Maniacs, often considered the worst. It's got these weird like death masks of the guys. Funny, it's kind of hard to tell who is who. I know this is Gene Parsons over here, the drummer. But really, it's kind of hard to decipher who is who on here. McGuinn, I believe, on the top. And then Batten and Clarence are down here, Clarence White. But nothing really on here that's worth mentioning. They do a version of Jamaica Say You Will, the Jackson Browne tune. But other than that, there's nothing that really stands out. It's not bad. I mean, it's not like, oh, this is terrible, this is miserable. It's just not one of their strongest efforts. But I'm happy to have it for $15. And then lastly, from Aux 33. I picked up, this is one I've been looking for a little bit, and this one has the bonus of having the hype sticker, well, the price sticker from back in the day. This is Thunderbird by Roger McGuinn. This was his last solo album, really until 1991's Back from Rio record that he did with Tom Petty. After this, he would do collaborations as McGuinn, Clark, and Hillman. McGuinn, Hillman, he would do all sorts of different things. But he does a version of American Girl by Tom Petty, which came out the year prior on the debut Tom Petty record, which, you know, he obviously always joked, you know, he's like, oh, I don't remember the Byrds recording that song because of its strong Byrds influence. But he does a lot of co-writes on here with Jacques Levy, who did a lot of the Bob Dylan collaborations as well. I'm very happy to have this. Again, it's not necessarily a great record, but I'm trying to collect all the solo Byrds side projects as well. So it's a daunting task, but I'm happy to have this record as well. That was for $10. So those are the three I got in Montreal. I do have a bonus record that I picked up yesterday here in town. There's an antique store that we went to. We were actually looking for, you know, secondhand furniture for, you know, touching up parts of the house, and there was a corner that was filled with vinyl records, and it wasn't just like, you know, antique store records. There were actually some decent stuff there. You know, obviously, like, you know, you had the country stuff and this and that, but there was some rock, there was some you know, just stuff outside of my wheelhouse, but not stuff not in too bad of a condition. But I picked this up for $1. This is Bruce Johnston, Going Public. Obviously, Bruce Johnston was the later era Beach Boy. He showed up in 1965 during the California Girls section, kind of took over for Brian Wilson in the touring band. Though, you know, I like to consider Bruce the Timothy Schmidt of the Beach Boys. He's not my favorite. He's got a sweet sounding voice, but nothing that is going to blow your mind. I'm happy to have this. Like I said, it was $1. It's clean. He has the song on here, I Write the Songs, which Barry Manilow covered. Deirdre, which was a Beach Boys tune. Disney Girls was also a Beach Boys tune. It's produced by Gary Usher, again, a long time collaborator with the Beach Boys. The album design was by Dean Torrance from Jan and Dean, who did a lot of albums in the 60s and 70s. But I'm just seeing, he's got Caleb Quay on electric guitar, who played with Elton John in the earlier days. I'm just looking to see who else is on here that I recognize. Gary Puckett, looks like he's on here from Gary Puckett and Union Station, or Union Gap, excuse me. Union Station's Alison Krauss. Yeah, so I don't recognize a lot of other names on here, unfortunately. But I hear that it's not great. It's, you know, it was $1. I like the Beach Boys. I thought I would try it out, even though Bruce is by far my least favorite Beach Boy. But anyway, that does it for me. 4 records. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of these. I'm happy to have those Byrds finds. Thank you, FVA, French Vinyl Addict. I'll leave his link below. Check him out. Really, really nice guy. All right, everybody. That does it for me. Y'all be good. Take care. We will see you on the next one. Bye now.